and welcome to WrestleDraft. I am Ol'Ed, and I am joined by my tag team partner on WrestleDraft and my competition, Chris Perish. We did
I'm
want
so
to...
happy. I'm so happy all that worked out fine. By the way,
When you find out somebody in the wrestling world is as big a name as superstar Billy Graham is, has passed away, go ahead and try to do a little something. So we wanted to pay our respects. Billy Graham, for those who don't know, was the WWF champion one time. He was a Hall of Famer in the class of 2004. He revolutionized the sport. And because of people like Billy Graham, we have people like Hulk Hogan, who helped change the game in the business to bring the WWF to a new status that ended up helping to create the wrestling landscape that we see today.
yeah.
And obviously, for more of this, type of talk, obviously catch Ring Respect Radio, where I'm sure one of the next few episodes, will be Papa Smokes and Bobby Money Munson talking wonderfully and in depth about the career of superstar Billy Graham.
Yeah, and we just want to give a shout out to all of his, close friends and his family, and we just want to send our condolences to everyone and anyone who was touched, inspired, or knew superstar Billy Graham.
Yeah. And now we're on with the build to week 6, 7, and beyond. On our way to Survivor Series already. Our second premium live event is going to be the Survivor Series. So Perish,
which we don't have war games for.
We do not have war games. Not yet.
Yeah.
But in this pack now, so potentially available for those of us to go ahead and take on the managed roster section. We had a new update this afternoon that included the Pretty Sweet pack, which included Pretty Deadly, Gallows and Anderson, the Good Brothers, and Tiffany Stratton. So those superstars will all be available to be picked up at some point in the season, starting now.
Yeah. So with that being said, I feel the only thing that I should do
is go into the free agents and see if they're there.
Well, I mean, why not? Right?
I don't know when it's going to update since we started this week. I don't know if it's not going to update till next week.
Yeah.
Because we had started this week before the DLC had come out, so it might not update that quickly.
Yeah. I mean, how funny would that have been?
Yeah. Maybe Mr. Bischoff has already put him on his show. That bastard.
Well, I mean, maybe just Tiffany Stratton, because I know how much you like her, and well.
Oh my God! If she doesn't win on Tuesday night, it is God. That show on Tuesday is going to be hysterical. Because I'm going to be a raving lunatic.
There could only be one randomly booked last match. Yep. What do I have?
Oh, you have all sorts of bad things for me. The bigger they are is for, I believe, Falls Count Anywhere.
Yeah. No, I saw that. I just don't know what all I had. So before I start buying everything.
Yeah, you should make sure you don't. I mean, you can always buy duplicates, but money's tight right now. Like I said, I got to go out and get 2 new stars to go ahead and... Hey, you can hit me with it if you want. I don't know. I would check before you do that. I would check to make sure that we're paying advertising costs yet. Because we might not be that far ahead.
Oh, yeah.
So before you waste a card like that, which could be valuable, make sure that we're paying for advertising so far. Because I don't think we are.
Oh, I just had somebody that's hurt, right? So what I'm going to do...
No. Oh, yeah. So Carmella, 2 weeks. Boom.
Bam! She's good to go now.
Was that a level 2 or level 3?
I believe that was a level 2.
Okay, so that means she might be busy this week. Only level 3 brings them back.
So I'm just going to do that one because, I mean...
Yeah.
Good. Oh, I should have done that one, actually.
But, I mean, honestly, she has 18 stamina, you should probably keep her off the show anyways.
Yeah, but as a champion, I at least can put her in a talking segment, and she's still fine.
You could now if she were injured, you could have still used her in a talking segment by having somebody call her out.
No, I know,
Okay.
but
I'm just saying.
Maybe, just maybe, Mela needs to speak. All right, she's the champ.
Absolutely.
So, yeah.
But she's only going to recover half her stamina that way.
Yeah, that's all fine. Chick can talk. I'm
She
going to
can.
do my logistics, as that's probably a great idea.
It is.
You
don't want to be like Xavier Woods a couple weeks ago and forget your logistics.
I may have done that on my game a few weeks back.
I've done it once or twice. Yeah, we all do.
Yeah.
But that's what I was saying. Like, as you see now, your advertisement budget is 0 because we haven't unlocked anything. So that would just have been a waste of a double cost. And while I don't want it played against me or Mr. Bischoff at this point, I especially don't want to place it against Mr. Bischoff if it's only going to be 0. I want you to get your money's worth out of that card.
And she's not in a feud right now,
No,
so
you got to start something.
Yeah. Which, there we go.
There you go.
You can't switch, can you?
What do you mean you can't switch?
Actually, that's a good idea. What do you want me to do? Heavilies win backstage brawl match? Okay.
That's expensive. I don't know if you're going to afford that.
What do you mean?
That's a $90,000 match, man.
Yeah, I know.
All right. Just worried about your budget, man.
Yeah. Got to make money to. You make money to spend money, man.
This is true.
So I do have a. Where is Rollins? Is he hurt too?
Spa. No, he's at the health spa. He was getting hurt, and you didn't want to give him 2 weeks off, so you sent him to the health spa for a week.
We got that one.
You do. It's a great match. All of us remember No Way Out. It was a fantastic match. I think it's a better moment than a match, and I think you'd probably agree.
I mean, the match really wasn't that bad. What I just hated is how it was... Like, I really didn't care for Lesnar and Goldberg, to be quite honest.
I agree, and that's the problem with that match, is that... I'm not saying it was a bad match. I'm just saying I think the moment eclipses how good the match is, and it's looked back as this massive thing, when the match itself was pretty good. But that moment of Eddie winning in front of that crowd in San Francisco with his family there and being able to hug his mom, special moment. Remember, those of you in the chat, if you want to go ahead and let us know what you're thinking, tell Perish what he thinks should be doing better. Maybe he could take all the help he can get. I mean, he's behind right now. So maybe he needs your help to help beat me and Mr. Bischoff. Can't promise to listen, but...
Yeah, probably won't. But, I mean, that's...
Uh-oh. Randy's supposed to be in the main event this week, Perish.
Yeah, no. That's why I made sure I checked this. Oops. You know what?
Oh, wow. There you go. Now that was a smart thing to do.
Yeah, I'm thinking. Now, here's where I always mess up.
This is on Brock Lesnar.
Yeah, so if I hit Brock Lesnar...
Eddie's going to interfere against Brock, yes.
Yeah, okay.
And then if you're doing and if you're doing a GM run-in, you put who you're going to be running in for not who you're running
Yeah.
against. So
I made that
we
mistake.
want to have a partnership. Yeah.
I made that mistake once, and it kind of backfired.
Yeah, because then the superstar, because you always wait till the last week to do it, and then the superstar that you're supposed to do it for, gets pissed off because not only did you run in on them, but you were supposed to have their back, and they get very, very angry. We got the women's tag team titles on the line.
Oh yeah.
I do like how you have the current WWE Tag Team Champions on opposite sides of that feud, though. That's kind of fun.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with it. I'm just saying.
But here's the thing: if a lot of people didn't know, so Raquel Rodriguez and Rhea Ripley are really good friends.
They are.
And when Raquel Rodriguez got the name change from Gonzalez, she was happy because her and Rhea apparently always wanted to be double R's.
Yeah.
Because they always wanted to be a tag team. So that is why in my game they're a tag team because, well, why not?
Why not indeed?
This is the match where I'm curious is going to overshadow that, but because that's a title match, I'm hoping.
Yeah. Let's just hope Gunther doesn't get hurt. He's at 28 stamina.
It's all right. I got those injury things for a reason.
That is true.
And hello, Astrid. How are you doing today?
I don't see any comments in it. Oh, there's why. I'm in the wrong thing. That's why. I made sure to alert Astrid that we were going live today because she got the notification. Didn't get the notification last week.
Okay, I'm gonna do this as.
Oh, poor Astrid sleepy. There you go. That's what I was gonna say for your North American for your U.S. title match. It's a banger.
However,
Specialist and cruiser.
Of course, some. However, now my thing will go.
Oh, there you go. It's working again.
There we go. Oh, I don't want to run.
Perish is going to run in? Oh, no.
This is why I didn't hit any of my A buttons. I just hit everything else.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
All right. Yeah, I think that's not a bad.
No, it's a good shot.
And then next week I'll focus on the women. My shows go for that. Do I want any more power cards?
You can get one of those 250 grands, and then I'll leave you with $52.
No. That's going to be...
Oh, no nap for Astrid today. She's been awake since 6:15. Yes, Triple H.
Well, it's a good thing you watched us, because you'll get plenty of sleep. Just kidding.
Yeah, I mean, we're definitely going to put...
Hopefully you don't fall asleep.
Jimmy Uso feels like he's on a roll. Oh, Charlotte's not happy about losing all the time. All right, so here are my shake-up cards. We saw Parish's last week. So keep him happy. It's an instant card where I select a superstar and I maximize their morale. Ooh, that might not be bad. Famous interference. Run-ins generate $500 for each point of popularity the star has over 60. Yeah, it's a little early for that. I don't know how many people I have that high of a popularity. Ooh. Gain 10,000 fans now, but I lose $30,000 every time a rivalry is resolved. Oh, that's not good. I mean, the 10,000 fans is great, but I think I'm going to just keep him happy, and I'm going to find my least happy superstar. So, potentially Sami Zayn. Yeah. Sami Zayn or Otis. I think I'm going to go with Sami Zayn, my North American champion. And I'm going to maximize his morale. Alright. Oh. I promised Bad Bunny he'd tag team with Cody Rhodes. That could be a problem. That could be a problem. Bunny, about this tag team that I've promised you. About that.
Gotta keep your promise.
No, Bad Bunny's gonna be mad at me.
He will be mad at you.
He will. Alright, Charlotte Flair wants to win her next match. Do I have a fixed match card? I do. Okay. We got Dar Amazing. Hello, Dar Amazing. Thank you for joining us.
What up, Dar Amazing? How you doing? How is your night so far? And you know what, Astrid? Just for you, the struggle. Ironic.
Alright, so we can't do that feud, so we're going to do a call-out from Kevin Owens. We're going to do a call-out.
Do you still have Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn both as, like, good guys?
No, Kevin Owens is a good guy. Sami Zayn is a heel.
Oh, okay, you did turn.
No, in this game, Sami Zayn is still a heel in the Bloodline.
Oh, okay. I just thought they were both the same when you had them.
Nope, they're... I matched it up all right for them.
That would have been hilarious.
Yeah, if this whole time they were feuding and I had them booked wrong, that would be kind of funny. Alright, I need to do some advertising because I need to...
How did you find Dynamite? Dynamite. They're amazing.
What was the announcement, Dara? I did not get to watch, so I don't know what the announcement was. Was it
not the
about
Collision
the video
thing?
game or a Collision? All right.
I'm hearing Punk's name was taken away from the announcement for Collision.
He was not on the announcements that I saw, but it doesn't necessarily mean that he's not going to be on the show. Alright, so let's book Andre the Giant versus Kofi Kingston. We're going to have Bad Bunny run in on it. That seems like a good idea. We are going to grab some free agents.
Titus Worldwide.
Worldwide.
I mean, Ricochet would not be a bad bet. But
No, I agree. I think I'm going to go Legends. I think I'm going to grab me some Yokozuna.
I'm very curious how my Doink is going to pick up. Just the fact that Doink's in the video game, I think, is the best part.
I love the fact that Doink the Clown is in a video game.
And Dare Amazing is saying the announcement for their new show, Collision, that premieres Saturday, June 17th.
Oh.
Now, what is everybody's thoughts on Collision as of right now? And they're not at all inspired by WCW Monday Night Nitro graphics.
I do love the fact that their graphics are literally just stolen from WCW and everybody's pretending like it's not.
I hope their stage is just like Nitro. That would be the most hilarious thing. After saying next week, they announce their first show's location. Probably Chicago. Because isn't it always Chicago?
No, yeah, I was going to say, the show is taking place in Chicago. That date is already booked. You can already go ahead and buy tickets for it. I think it's already on the...
Maybe they're not announcing CM Punk because he'll just be a surprise on the show.
Oh, I don't have somebody for her to face. Well, that's unfortunate.
It's too bad that when you sign someone, you can't assign whether or not they're a face or a heel. I wish you had that option.
That would be fun if you had the ability to just make them a face or a heel when they come in, so you don't have to waste time flipping them if you need to.
Yeah.
Alright, power cards.
Astrid saying, I would be surprised, man, if it wasn't Chicago. I mean, yeah. So I got to ask you, Ed, because I am definitely guilty of this. By not playing this as often, like our thing, do you forget half the time of what you're doing?
Sometimes, especially on ones like this, I forget on ours what I'm doing a few times.
Oh, you're going to get involved.
I am. I'm gonna get involved this side of Toxic Attraction here. I'm gonna play my power card. It's gonna give me a little bit of a bump here, which I need.
You just have to be the star of the show, Ed, huh? You can't just let the girls have their moment. You have to be involved.
I mean, it's free to book and it gives me an additional +2 show bonus. It's hard to ignore something like that.
Dear Amazing is saying, let's hope more stars get featured on Collision. And this is something that I'm kind of curious. Now that we have the TBS Championship and the AEW Women's Championship, which one of those is going to be more featured on Collision? Because if Dynamite is TBS, would we see Cargill more on that show and Jamie Hayter on Collision? Because I kind of think the people are more pro Jamie Hayter right now.
Potentially.
And I think...
Ooh, Anarchy in the Arena, BBC versus the Elite. Oh, that's the next obvious place for that story to go, I think.
Yeah.
Alright, so we got Becky Lynch versus Alba Fire in a women's championship match. Alba Fire is coming right into the top of the card, going for the women's championship, and is unsuccessful. And Becky's hurt. And it's a 2-star match. Well, that was all bad. I don't even think it started a feud.
No, I don't think it did.
Alright, well, Kevin Owens gets his feud to level 4 with Sami Zayn. That's great. I don't have to see them again till the pay-per-view. Kofi Kingston takes down Andre the Giant in a 2-star match, so at least my drama curve's not thrown off.
And no feud.
But I was hoping to kickstart the feud between Bad Bunny and Andre a little bit more, but it didn't work. Balor gives a weak promo. It's Judgment Day Balor. You got to give him a break. Against Cody Rhodes, but it grows it to a level 4. Brand new feud with 2 brand new stars, Yokozuna and Ricochet. Ricochet gets the win in a 2-star mediocre match. Well, that's par for the course. We got a good promo out of Adrian Buck. He lost 3 popularity and got me $3,000.
A-Buck. He has to go by A-Buck, just like A-Kid.
Yeah, A-Kid, A-Buck. And me inserting myself in the Toxic Attraction Tag Team title match. They do, in fact, take the titles. And a 3.5-star match. And their rivalry grows. Thank God something grew in this godforsaken.
At least things built. So in mine, we got Raquel Rodriguez and Rhea Ripley defending their women's tag team titles against Liv Morgan and Ella Rubao. And we got the champs retaining, which is good. 2.5 stars. Rivalry grows. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. And I got to call out that's not getting any feud going. That's just fantastic. Of course, Bianca, you can't get things going when you speak. Who would have thought? We have Gunther versus Edge because apparently I want to kill the radar superstar.
Well, Edge wins. Not dead.
But Edge pulls it out in a new rivalry. 2.5 stars. Not too shabby.
Keeps your drama curve going the right direction.
Yeah, that's not too bad. And you know what? I'll take that as a rivalry.
Yeah.
Because I'm curious on that. We got Doink. Popularity went down 1, but we got nine grand out of that. I'll take it.
There you go.
Clowns, man. I'm gonna turn him face. I think if I turn him face, he'll just shoot. You know, get that flour sprinkling up. You know,
Yeah.
We got Chad Gable, Carmelo Hayes, United States Championship.
New champion.
Chad Gable.
3.5 star match for the new champion.
Yeah.
Carmelo Hayes has lost the title. And it starts a rivalry, which is nice.
There we go.
Starting a rivalry, JD McDonough and Matt Riddle.
There we go. Pretty much everything is coming up Millhouse right now. The exception of Bianca.
Perish. The clouds are taking over, as Dar Amazing says. thank you.
Oh, thank you. And Randy Orton against Brock Lesnar.
Yeah, with the Eddie Guerrero run-in.
Yeah. Randy Orton retains his championship. Rivalry grows between Guerrero and Lesnar. We got 3.5. So not too shabby.
So
Not too shabby.
in that show, you managed to give Randy what he wanted, which was the main event match. You gave Triple H what he wanted, which was a backstage brawl. You grew the rivalry between Eddie Guerrero and Brock Lesnar by doing the run-in. Wow. Everything came up Millhouse for you, man.
I mean, it's like I know what I'm doing.
I mean, it is like you this week you knew what you were doing.
Man, he has Logan Paul and The Miz as a tag team. That's interesting.
WWE did it, so Eric Bischoff obviously has to redo it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
When in doubt, Eric Bischoff just rehashes old things. I mean, Ted DiBiase versus Virgil. I mean, Big E.
Man, when you think about that, what a pairing that actually would be.
Oh, Ted DiBiase and Big E, I'd love it. The
Right?
funny thing is, I don't think Big E needs anybody to talk for him, but like old Big E, like original Big E Langston.
No,
Big E,
but like when Big E's just I'm gonna kick your ass, Big E, that's way better.
oh, and Aaliyah, 5-star Aaliyah from last week, is injured for 4 weeks.
Well, I mean, she got her ass handed to her by China, and that makes sense.
Yeah. All right, so here we go. Raw obviously had the best week. We can obviously tell that.
It's a Raw rebound.
It is. It is the Raw rebound.
Boom.
Yeah, I got a whole bunch of nothing with an injury and a couple feuds. On Parish's side, we got feud there. Hurt. We had a feud there. 3, 1, 1. That all your feuds went up except the one that you wanted to start here.
Well, I mean that's fine.
We look into here. We see tag chemistry is actually pretty good. Wow, very nice.
I knew that wasn't going to be the big one, just because Ella Rubao is like a who the hell is she type of character. Yep. But I did not expect that what match I should have opened up with was Carmelo and Chad, knowing that nobody was really like expecting anything there.
Yeah. So I go ahead and pick up 38,000 fans, which is nice. I gained $87,000, which is even better because my bank account's looking a little rough as I had to buy a couple people this week. I'm probably going to have to buy another 1 or 2 next week. We got Perish in here getting 41,000 fans, so he's going to make a jump. He unfortunately, from his small bank account, lost $2,000 after having to book that backstage brawl. But Randy Orton is perfect for backstage brawls. So if you got $90,000 to blow...
You know what? That's really not that bad. That's really not that bad.
And Liv and Ella work really well as a tag team, though. So we talk about Ella Rubao, but that tag chemistry between her and Liv Morgan...
Well, and this is how you just grow. She's protected with somebody that you actually love. So I'm not just throwing her out to the wolves.
The Miz and Logan Paul work really well as a tag team. Shocker, like WWE already knew that. Eric Bischoff with the big gain of the week has 53,000 fans this week and got $58,000. So Eric Bischoff is sitting atop the rivalry chart this week. NXT receives the free arena booking for doing their commissioner goal.
That's solid.
Raw gets the free special effects booking for doing their commissioner goal.
I'm not too shabby.
Oh, no, I'm still ahead by the nippest of margins.
Yep.
Just over 1,000 fans. I am still in the lead over Mr. Bischoff.
I did get some traction on you, though.
You did. You got.
And I have more money now.
You have more money now, which is an improvement.
It's all about that money. Yeah. And we got the Chainsaw 86. Hello, Shane. How you doing, man?
Welcome.
Happy to see you. Very happy I saw you on the weekend. That was a fun time, and hopefully I can do that again before responsibilities get too much.
Bad Bunny, unfortunately, is going to not remember the fact that I promised him a match because he's not here right now saying that because his contract's up. I'm going to unfortunately have to thank him for his work and let him go on being a musician. And I got one more week with him, which means that Guess what tonight's going to be? Tonight's going to be a submission match.
I hope he wins.
Oh, Alba and Becky are both fan favorites. Huh, might have to flip one. Dewdrop is unhappy that I ran on them. That's unfortunate. That loser Bad Bunny, he's not going to stand for garbage that. He wants to settle. Perfect. Andre, absolutely. I would never not disappoint Andre the Giant. Absolutely, Andre. You can have Bad Bunny. You want Bad Bunny, you can have Bad Bunny. I'll even give you the main event, Andre. Bam. Submission match. All right.
Bad Bunny wins and F's off. That'd be so funny.
It is what it is. At least he doesn't have a title to take with him.
If we had that sound clip on here to kill the Wabbit, that'd be really funny, actually.
Oh, that'd be great. Oh,
Carolina Reaper.
Oh, look.
Come on.
Look who's here.
Oh, there you go.
And there's Kit Wilson, I hear as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got lucky. It needed that extra week to load in because that was already preloaded.
Come on, get Hulk Hogan. What you gonna do, brother?
No. I'm all set. If I'm gonna spend that much money for a superstar, I might as well just get British Bulldog.
You actually can get both Scott Hall and Razor Ramon.
Yeah,
That's hilarious.
That
would be a feud.
I could also get Diesel and Kevin Nash.
I know.
You know what I could do? I could get Razor and Diesel to take on Scott Hall and Kevin Nash.
I mean, getting the outsiders against, and then we can call them fake Diesel and fake Razor would be actually funny.
All right, well, I got one more week for people to heal. I got Becky out for 3 weeks. What are my power cards this week? Limited stock, health spa, I can get the tables.
Dude, you got to get the health spa. You got a lot of injured people.
Yeah, probably. All right, let's grab the health spa. Let's use the health
It's a marathon, not a sprint, brother.
All right, who needs to go to the health spa?
Everyone?
Yeah, well, not everybody gets to go to the health spa. Let's send JC Jane to the health spa.
Hey guys, what do you want to do for the after party? Health spa! Yay! Sorry.
We are gonna
That
run.
was funny.
It's great. We're gonna run a tag team match here. So it'll be a tag team tables match. And we're gonna run my men's tag team championship feud and pray that nobody gets hurt.
Also, as you're doing that, I'm just gonna go to our sponsors right now. If you guys at all are just like Astrid, you're a little sleepy, but you don't want to go to bed and you need a little bit more energy, make sure you're going to that rogueenergy.com and using our promo code OLEPODS to save yourself 10% at that shopping cart function. You can get a plethora of amazing flavors, but you can also get the energy drinks. However, they're only sold to the U.S. residents. So if you're in Canada, you are SOL, unfortunately. But don't fret because their flavors are amazing. I think for the time being, they still have their Tiger Blood, which is going very quick. I know, Ed, you like that watermelon, which is absolutely delightful. And they also have their ever so popular Rocket Pop. But, there's also a lot of other cool stuff. You can get a lot of shakers. I know that NFL quarterback or former NFL quarterback Kurt Benker has his own one there. You can get there's a lot of different designs there. You can get some good old mouse pads, which I'm currently using books as a mouse pad. I have Dynamite's and Gold Dust book. If you don't believe me, there's Dynamite and here's Gold Dust. It's such a good one, too, because he talks about in a chapter how when he started in WWE or in wrestling, one of the things that he wanted to do was find the person who he viewed was least invested in his match, and by the time he was done, that was the most invested person in that arena. And I thought that was a really cool mini game that he put on himself, just to kind of help work the audience, because I do feel that's a lost art at independent wrestling right now. Is a lot of people feel they need to get moves in there instead of work that audience, because get over, people. Number one thing, just get over.
Get over, brother.
It's more important than the moves.
All right, so I got Charlotte Flair with a fixed match that she can win. Unfortunately, that means she has to beat Tiffany Stratton. You know what? No, it doesn't mean she's going to beat Tiffany. Yeah, because I want.
How funny would it be if you fixed a match with Charlotte for her to win and she still loses?
Well, then I would tell the game that they've done something terribly wrong.
But like, that would be kind of funny though, just because.
Yep. Oh, use 3 power cards in 1 round.
Oh.
All right. Well, I've used 2.
Bro, that's like all I did.
There we go. 3.
It's like great.
All right. So.
Astrid, LOL. When I unlock a random emote and it ends up being Perish, yay! I'm random. Hell yeah! Finally. Where was that when I was in high school?
Perish does like being randomly. Never mind.
Hey man, being a random pick once in a while is a nice feeling. It's a nice feeling. All the Perish emotes, or Bobby once thinks it's a black dildo because he has terrible eyesight, apparently. He needs to go eat some carrots.
Oh, goodness gracious. Oh,
Great balls of fire.
All right. I think I'm done. Hold on. Let me see.
I couldn't even.
Promotions.
What the hell?
Advertisements.
Astrid, you should just know this is what you get when I'm on screen and I have downtime sometimes.
Yes. Oh, your champion was vetoed by Mr. Bischoff. No Rhea Ripley on this week's show for Perish.
That's fine. Is it actually Rhea?
It was Rhea. They showed it.
Oh, okay. It would have been funny if that's Carmella and I'd just been like, fine, she needs the rest anyway.
Something's come up. I can't have Rhea taking place in your show. Sorry about that. We just brought a new physical trainer on staff. He's worked with tons of major superstar brands, cutting edge stuff. We can loan him to your brand to help train your super. Where was this from me, Triple H?
They'll have to set our show. You can have them long enough and trick.
So you spend $30,000, and Brock Lesnar and Carmelo Hayes can get most of their stamina back. Wow.
Hey, boss. You had me bench for a while. Yeah, because you can't get freaking over with your promos, you idiot. I gave you a promo against the champion and you couldn't get a rivalry going. You're the EST of nobody gives a SHIT. Give me a break.
Well, thank you, Perry. Thank you, Astrid. I greatly appreciate the Triple H voice compliment. Thank you.
Yeah, sure thing. You better. How about cutting a promo instead, so nobody can care? Yeah. Fucking Bianca.
Hey, it might work if you cut the promo with Bianca. Who knows?
No, she'll cut the cheese is what she'll cut. I've been putting in a lot of work, and I think I've earned a shot at the U.S. Championship. How about it? Ooh, that could be perfect to keep some rivalries going.
Yeah, because you have no access to Carmelo Hayes right now for this week's show. Have at least one Extreme Rules match.
That worked out perfect, by the way.
Yeah.
Like, when you really think about it.
Yeah.
Have at least one Extreme Rules match this week. Dear God, Triple H, do you know?
What do you get for booking that Extreme Rules match?
We'll find out in a second.
Yeah.
I gotta get this out of the way.
Man, and also for those who we're talking about, behind the scenes stuff. We're talking about next week's schedule for everybody because we got all kinds of wrestling coming up for Memorial Day weekend, and man, you get a lot of good things coming from you from all day next week with the paper previews with me.
Hey, look, I can get Thunder Rosa.
You can get Jody Gracie, although she's a giant as opposed to a cruiserweight like Thunder Rosa would be.
She's 10 feet tall.
With me, Perish and Astrid Pizarro will be doing paper previews. We'll have paper reviews for not one, not two, but 3 shows, because we're going to have a paper reviews for Night of Champions. We're going to crown a new World Heavyweight Champion. We're going to have paper reviews for AEW Dynamite, including our own Lauren Goodnight and Bobby Money Munson. And we are also going to go ahead and have Taking Over Battlegrounds paper reviews. Ashford is going to be joined by a mystery special guest, and I will be calling in from the road on my way home from the actual Battleground show.
It's funny that Scott Hall is actually more expensive for 5 weeks than Razor Ramon is for 10.
He's not, though.
No, but when you think about it, for 10 weeks for Scott Hall, that would be $94,000, which is 4 more. So by 5 weeks, I'm actually saving money on Razor Ramon.
I mean,
I'm just spending more outright, but I'm getting more out of it.
Because the second contract is going to cost you that much more for Scott Hall once he needs to resign.
Yeah, but that still goes to my point about how much cheaper Razor Ramon is, which is funny.
I agree.
I'm just saying. I would want Shane McMahon, but I'm really afraid he's going to tear a quad.
That's why I didn't get Kevin Nash.
The best part is I really... Actually, what are my power cards?
All kinds of bad shit for me.
Yeah. Just that one. Promise Bianca Belair a match. You know what? We're going to just do this. You want a match? Well, you're going to get our championship match to kick it off. Go big or go home.
All right. Sounds good. You know, my show could really use a pre-match physio. I really wish I could have gotten one of those.
Edge needs a match. Eh? Why is this very glitchy? Ed, are you tampering with a controller by chance?
Nope. My controller is sitting down on the other side of the room.
Oh, you know what actually is going to be great?
Hopefully not running Gunther at 24.
No.
Oh.
Edge against Doink with Gunther interfering.
There you go.
Oh, but he wanted one for the U.S. title, didn't he?
He did.
Yeah.
But I think you have 3 weeks, don't you?
I'll forget. I will forget.
For everybody watching, we are doing the entire run up until Survivor Series, so we will not be booking Survivor Series, we'll be booking everything up to that, and then next Wednesday night we'll be back again for the Survivor Series booking show, where we will be watching one match from each show to go ahead and enjoy some of those. Hopefully they're not Iron Man matches, because those are the ones that get problematic.
I forgot. I had Asuka. Whoops.
Eddie's gonna get some charity.
Yep.
Liv's gonna try to go sell some money. No, she's not.
No, you're 3. You're 2.
Loomis is the one that's about right. I'll be honest. Asher, what kind of promo do you think Dexter Loomis would cut and try to advertise for your show? And do you think that those 3 thumbs up would be good advertising for your show?
Are you sure those are thumbs up? Oh, they are.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, I barely could see that actually where I am.
Yep.
Because that would have been interesting.
That's what Dexter does. He does the thumbs up. Oh,
I know.
he does many, many thumbs up.
I know, but...
I was wondering if she'd put a hatchet in there too. She did like the hatchet on NXT. Gonna clear out the promo for Matt Riddle.
Yeah. Gotta get that off the ground.
Asher, you know me and you always are on similar wavelengths for the most part. But as our friend Chad Gable would say, "I thank you."
You know what? Sure. That might be the perfect person for a charity.
I agree. I think she'd probably get cut a killer charity promo.
Here we go.
All right, so we've got the NXT Tag Team titles on the line again. Hopefully nobody gets hurt this week. Let's see what happens. The Usos have regained their Tag Team titles in a 3.5-star match.
Hey, to be fair, I was booking a show. And I actually remember to put it up on the screen.
Well, I don't have access to that while you book. Thank you.
Yeah,
we had unfortunately only a mediocre match between the 2 cruiserweights and Yokozuna. But a rivalry did start between Yokozuna and Kofi Kingston.
What?
So that'll be good.
How does a rivalry start between 2 guys in a triple threat match? Like,
I don't know.
Ricochet is definitely the third wheel there.
A-Buck does get me 375,000 fans. 3,750 fans with his charity promo. Now, I know this is a heel versus heel steel cage match. I'm going to turn one of them next week. But I wanted to start this week so I can try to make sure I can get that double jump start.
To be fair, if they start a rivalry, you should turn Charlotte.
It's disappointing, but it gets the bonus too. The steel cage bonus. It goes from level 0 to level 2. So it does exactly what I wanted it to do. I don't care the match is disappointing. I know why it's disappointing because it's 2 heels. That will get better.
Come on, Bad Bunny.
And here we go. Does Bad Bunny? He does. He gets the 3.5-star match. The rivalry is complete. But nobody got hurt this week, which is good.
Oh, but that was so funny, though. Okay, to open up, we got Bianca against Carmella for that Women's Raw Championship. Let's simulate that.
Carmella's still money. And
There we go. And a good
but
match.
No feud.
And they still can't get a effing rivalry. Why? My God, Bianca.
Yes, Bad Bunny is your fellow Puerto Rican, my friend. Yes.
Got 11K.
There you go, Eddie.
Thank you. Eduardo Guerrero. We got Edge versus Doink with Gunther deciding to get involved because Gunther doesn't like to clown around.
He does not. 1.5-star match, but the rivalry grows between Edge and Gunther, which is really all you wanted.
Yep. Do not I'm not happy with it. Roxelle gives me 22.50. That's not bad. Weak promo, but I was kind of stifled with who I wanted in there. I did kind of want Riddle, but I need to grow this rivalry, so I did that instead.
Yeah.
And we got Riddle. Disappointing,
But
but
it grows the rivalry like you wanted.
yeah, that is fine. And then boom, we got Good. That's going exactly what I want, though, right?
Yeah.
Boom.
You're just growing those rivalries, which is the most important part of these build shows.
Yeah, got Seth freaking Rollins against Randall Keith Orton for that WWE Championship in an Extreme Rules one-on-one match. Seth freaking Rollins. Amazing. Oh, that's a good show build right there.
That's a great show build. We
Great
got
show.
Mr. Bischoff here. Where you running that tag team match, but this time he's against Big E and Farouk.
Oh, I want to see that actually too.
That'd be a good match. Be a great match. 2.5 stars and a rivalry grows. We got Xia Li cutting a charity promo, getting 4,500. The best charity promo of the week.
I think we might have to team up on Bischoff, dude.
Maybe. Elias takes down in a last man standing match the $1 Million Man, and a rivalry grows. Speaking of rivalries, Maurice cut a good promo calling out China. The rivalry grows. MVP wrestling Ezekiel, not Elias. Ezekiel, because they're definitely different people. Ash is saying, "Woo, Rollins!" 2-star match that MVP wins.
She's saying "Woo, Rollins," but she's really doing the whoa.
We got Happy Corbin in the main event in an Iron Man match against Tyler Bate. And does Astrid's command Tyler Bate win? He does! Astrid's favorite, Tyler Bate. Tyler Bate. Tyler Bate. Gets the win and moves that rivalry up to level 3. So, everybody kind of had their moments this week. All of our mid-cards were awful. Every single one of us had bad mid-cards. I had the best opener. You had the best closer. Bischoff had the best this to this to this to this. It's going to be interesting to see what happens here.
I mean, they always say it's not how you start, it's how you finish. Right, ladies.
I don't even want to. All right, nobody had any injuries. We are going to move on to... Actually, hold on. I want to check one thing. Popularity, performance, matchup. All right. So if I flip the roles, that'll get much better. Okay. That is just what it is. That's what I thought. All right, NXT this week. 47,000 fans. Yay me. Got me $36,000. All right.
Not a bad week. Not a bad week.
All right, nothing new.
Holy crap, Charlotte Flair finally won a match.
Yeah, well, I mean, I had to fix it to make her win, but she won.
Hey Rick, what do you think about that?
Yeah. 44,000 for Raw this week. Perish making a little bit of a, you're trying to claw his way back there. $61,000.
At a cheap show. Yeah. Not gonna lie.
Nothing to make note of here. Just a bunch of just comments. So
development show, man. It's all about the development.
Yeah. Eric Bischoff, 43,000 fans.
Oh my God, did he break the cash?
Yeah, he got a bunch of cash though. And here we go. Raw got a free crew booking. NXT got the health spot number 3. God, I need that. And I also got Vito Star for one of my seasonal challenges. Alright, so I extended my lead a little bit over Eric Bischoff. And you're starting to get closer. You're starting to catch to Eric Bischoff in number 2 here. So we move on. We're going to continue to move. We're now into week number 8. 2 weeks left in this show. But it's you starting off the show tonight. We got Seth Rollins. I'm really psyched for this upcoming PLE. I can't wait to put on a good show for the crowd.
Well, as a champion, Seth, I like that mentality. Stamina's confusing. Oh. I'm not happy about losing my strap. Former champion. I'm enacting my rematch clause. I want a championship rematch against Rollins. Nobody else better get a shot at the world title before me. That
could be problematic.
Seems reasonable.
It seems reasonable, but is it going to be reasonable when they're not in a feud? And it comes to that pay-per-view.
I mean, are they not?
They are not in a feud together.
Not. But it's okay. It's actually okay.
Is it?
Yeah, it's fine.
Really?
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay. Remember, if you wanted to use This Is War, this is the only week on this show that you can play it.
Oh, I know.
Next week.
Oh, I know.
Is it going to be me, or is it going to be that bitch Bischoff?
Sucks me. Yeah, you know what? Just to make it interesting.
It should be me. It should definitely be me.
Yeah.
Oh, next week's going to be a rough show for me.
Oh, what's this?
You can increase the lowest popularity that you have on your roster by 15.
Except I can't. I just can't.
I mean, it'd be most of your money.
I know.
But you'd increase Ella Rubal's popularity by 15.
Actually, you know what I'm thinking, though? Got advertisement. Special effects.
So the only ones we can use right now are Crew and Arena.
Yeah.
Save yourself $5,000, not bad. Every penny counts.
Yep. Just curious on something.
Oh, Elton Prince is out there now this week.
So is LA Knight.
Yeah! Dummy. Yeah!
But who are the legends? Oh my god, would that be hilarious?
Oh, you're going to take Bad Bunny now that he's in the Legends pool. That'd be great.
Not. I'm really not. I got a lot of people I'm not using, so there's no point on this. But what I am going to do is I'm going to... Since...
Oh, that rivalry's still on cooldown.
That is fine.
Oh, you're going to try anything and everything to make this feud start.
I mean, this chick is making it really difficult for me, all right? I'm
so
gonna
you
put
know.
it out there.
Just so you know, Carmella's back down to 23 stamina.
Yeah, no.
All right, just making sure.
I'm not going with Carmella.
No, but you need... All right, so that's babyface versus babyface there. Remember, you can't use Bianca in a role change this week because you have her doing the running, which counts as being used.
She does have a... Actually, I'm gonna do something completely different. Yeah, I'm gonna totally take that up. And besides, it's stale, but they are in a rivalry.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. It is a stale.
So yeah.
Oh, okay. Perish is like, I have injury cards. I can run them. It's fine.
Actually, that's... Actually, I know exactly what I'm going to do.
What's that?
But how much time do I have for this? Or is that just unlimited?
It's unlimited as long as nobody else has a title match beforehand. So if you don't put that title on the line, it'll be
sure
fine.
that your least popular available cruisers in a match this week. So good chance that my least popular cruiser is
JD McDonough, Liv Morgan.
Oh yeah, perfect. I'll just do
Not without Rhea Ripley, who is not on your show this week. Oh no, she's back on the show this week.
Yeah, she's back, dude. Yeah.
Four R's versus Morgan and Rubao. Or Ella Morgan. We continue with the wondering and seeing what Perish is going to actually book for his show. He is going to book the tag team title match in the mid card. He's going to book the role change. He's going to do a call out between Asuka and Bianca Belair. Alright. There you go. Still no feud for your champion.
He's
No, I meant the other champion. Your ladies champion.
no, I mean,
You can run that Gable versus Hayes match again.
no.
Why not? Gable's a little hurt, yeah. What about Brock versus Guerrero? Sorry, I shouldn't be giving you input on how to run your show. You know what you're doing. Perish is having a tough week this week, trying to figure out what to do. He's going to change
I didn't realize.
So is Eddie and Brock then a babyface versus babyface match?
They sure have.
Oh. I missed that somehow.
I did too.
Why do they have Brock as a babyface? I guess he's been going up against Roman for a while, so I guess that would count. Yeah, I guess so.
No, that needs to happen. Actually,
there we go. We're getting closer to the finalization of this card. In a tables match, we got Carmelo Hayes. Nope, we got Chad Gable versus Edge for the U.S. title. With a run-in from Carmelo Hayes. Or no, from Gunther. Carmelo Hayes versus Seth freaking Rollins. And in the second mid-card, Carmella versus Roxanne. Not in the right... You sure you don't want to use Cabarella, who's going to at least be the right type Pokemon or the right feud type?
no, I want that. I need a feud for the women's title. I want somebody that'll actually do something.
Well, Cabarella might do something if you give her a chance. You never know. I mean, I know she's an our local enhancement talent, but, you know.
Yeah, but here's something that kind of bugs me though.
What's that?
Actually, yeah, it's a cheap show.
Ella Rubao. She goes from 26 to next week she'll have 41. There you go. Big things popping from Mr. Papa Perish. You currently have no talent.
That's what I hate. I buy all these cheap people, and they're not enhancements.
Well, it depends. If they're permanent, they don't count as an enhancement talent for that. They have to be on a week-to-week contract. Because what that does is it makes them permanent.
So how long are we from the pay-per-view? We still have one more week,
We
right?
have one more week of build. So next week, if you want to play all the cards to hit the pay-per-view, they'll be played next week.
One of my contracts I don't count yet.
All right. Papa Perish is booked. Otis has had enough crap. Working on NXT is a complete joke. He's going to ask me for $100,000, and I'm going to tell him to forget it. Bye-bye, Otis. Got me almost $100,000 for letting him go, though. You can keep your money. I'm out of here. Oh, Cody Rhodes is back in Atlanta. He wants to put on a show for the crowd.
I mean, he does have adrenaline in his soul.
But is he available? Because if he's not available, that would be... Okay, he is available. Fine.
Well, I don't think that would have came up if he wasn't.
Oh, I wouldn't be surprised with this game sometimes. Alright, first things first. Role change. I am going to change... I'm going to change Charlotte Flair. I'm going to cut a self-promo with Miss Stratton. I am going to cut an advertising promo with Mr. Kevin Owens. I'm going to book in a fatal four-way. Oh, submission's not allowed in a fatal four-way. Alright. We'll get back to that. Alright. You ladies are good in the main event. And a tag team Hell in the Cell. A tag team Steel Cage. The NXT Women's Tag Team titles are on the line. In the main event. In my opening match. Let's do a TLC match. Between those two gentlemen. Let's get Alba Fire calling out Ms. Big Revenge. Let's get the Carolina Reaper. Nope. Nobody for her to face this week. Signed free agents. Manage roster. Carolina Reaper is a specialist. So, do that, those.
Also, just want to remind everyone to check out all our socials here, as we have on Twitch at twitch.com at our local establishment, which you are watching this on right now, at youtube.com at our local establishment, where you get to see the replay every Saturday from here on out. And you can follow us on Twitter at OLE Podcasts and on Instagram at OLE Podcast. We also have TikTok, so make sure you're hitting us up on TikTok as well. And then if you have any questions, concerns, or potentially any offers that you want to bring our way, go to olelepodcast@gmail.com.
Yeah, we are always looking for something innovative and interesting to do, whether it be working with different people, whether it be having some kind of an interesting working relationship, just getting to know other podcasters in the realm who are doing wonderful things and want to have wonderful people involved with them. We are here to lift each other up, not tear each other down.
Also, just want to give a shout out to people who have recently followed us. As of yesterday, we have the voice Joshua Joseph. We have Rest Train Training and the Chainsaw 86, which you can go follow him. He is a friend of mine over at the Pure Power Wrestling, where I worked for around 12 years before I called it a career. Go check him out. He is a fantastic guy. And also to Riven Tayrov, who followed us 2 hours ago. We just want to say thank you so much for your support. We appreciate you guys. We cannot do this without you. And we actually would not want to do this if we didn't have people like you there in our comments helping us out.
Wholeheartedly agree.
And as Shane Saw 86 is saying, thanks, dude. Make sure that you are taking the chance to follow his Twitch at the Chainsaw 86 right there, as he does a lot of gaming. Yeah, great guy, man. Check him out.
I'm going to grab Elton Prince for 5 weeks, and I think I'm going to go ahead and chuck him right into a match. Elton Prince is a specialist, and he's going to try to start a feud with A-Buck, Adrian Williams. See if we can get something going there.
Right. Taking my advice by changing the role of one Charlotte Flair?
Yeah, I think Tiffany Stratton's better as a heel. I like the idea of cutting that heel promo here after that. I think we're good. See, do I want any of this? People are going to gain some popularity back.
Now, I don't know if you heard this, but there is a report that Triple H is actually making a change to several people's theme songs because apparently not only are they getting new themes, but they might be getting new themes with recording artists, one of who could be Kevin Owens might be getting a rendered theme of what he has, but with lyrics. And apparently Downstate could be that band recording his new theme.
I did see the Downstate tweet talking about that, and I'd be very excited if that were the case. I think that would be a ton of fun.
So just to create conversation, not only with you, Ed, but with our chat, if we were to pick a band or a recording artist to make a theme song, who would we want to see? I'm going to go right off the top of my hat. I would love to see Rev Theory make a new theme for Rated RK Bro.
Yeah, I can see that. I'm thinking about... interesting. You know what? I'm going to keep it NXT. I want Poppy to come in and create a new Io Shirai or Damage Control. No, we'll just go with Io. Io Sky theme. Let's get a new Poppy-themed Io Sky because Poppy did the original Io Sky theme. We got Charlotte Flair turning to a good guy. We got Andre the Giant versus Ricochet here in an Extreme Rules match. Andre gets the big win in a 3.5-star match.
Oh, that messes up your curve.
I don't think so. I think the TLC match between Yoko and Kofi, I think, was 3.5 as well. Tiffany cutting an excellent promo, gaining 3 popularity. Ash is very excited about Poppy. I miss seeing Poppy on NXT, I'm telling you now. After dealing with all the crap music we have on NXT lately, I miss Poppy. We got Elton Prince getting a big win over Cody Rhodes in Atlanta. You know, WWE doesn't like to book their baby faces to go over in their hometown. So Elton Prince gets that mediocre match win.
Well, and a debut win. Let's actually not sugarcoat that. A debut win on NXT.
We got Alba Fire going ahead and cutting a good promo on Becky Lynch to go ahead and get that feud started.
You know what? Give me that feud. I actually want to see that feud.
Scotland versus Ireland. And then here we go. New tag team champions in a 4-star amazing match with a steel cage that doubles the rivalry, so now I can blow it off at the pay-per-view. JC Jane and Gigi Dolan have gone ahead and lost the tag team titles to Doudrop and Natalia in a 4-star match. Happy with that show.
Yeah. To open things up, we got Carmelo Hayes against Seth freaking Rollins. Not a championship match because I made a promise to Randall Keith Orton. But a great match nonetheless. Going to simulate this one up. And we have Carmelo Hayes picking up the dub.
Uh-oh.
Rollins is out for 2 weeks. I don't think he will be. Don't you worry, people. A good match. Boom. Got Bianca Belair becoming a bad guy because you know what? I'm starting to not like her, and I'm sure the audience is starting not to like her because I'm giving her all the damn chances, and she's just being the SET of
Is
the
she gonna be
SHIT.
the EST of NXT to bring back that old gimmick that she used to use?
Yeah. All I know is, yeah, she's a bitch now. Let's see what she does.
Wow.
Then we got a mid-card title match between Ella Rubao, Liv Morgan, trying so hard to get those tag titles from Raquel Rodriguez and Rhea Ripley. Let's simulate that one up and see what we get. And we get the champion still winning.
2.5 stars.
Who would have thought? 2.5 stars. That is okay. Okay, we got a promo calling out.
No
rivalry.
rivalry.
No fucking rivalry. What is wrong with you, Bianca? We got a mid-card going to Carmella versus Roxanne Perez. Boom, we have Carmella. Oh, look, a rivalry, so the problem is you, Bianca. Just saying.
Ashford, is that from RR or form RR? I'm just trying to see. She got from RR written there, and I just want to make sure I know.
And then we got Brock Lesnar. He's also a bad guy. I mean, you might as well because that's a scary-ass bad guy.
He is.
Then we got a main event for the United States Championship in a tables match. We got Chad Gable against Edge. We're going to simulate this.
What we got?
We got Chad Gable winning this.
3.5
in a great
stars.
match, a 3.5 stars match. Boom. Retaining that, Why? Because I'm pretty sure Gunther interfered.
Yeah, he did.
Didn't help the feud, but he interfered.
Oh, Eric Bischoff running back that tag match from last week with Logan Paul and The Miz versus Big E and Farouk. Logan Paul and The Miz get the win. 3.5 stars. Elias cuts a great self-promo. Maurice and Chyna have a match this week. And the rivalry grows, and it's 3 stars. Oh, man, Eric Bischoff having a good week. Indy Hartwell calls out Bailey, and it grows. Happy Corbin and Tyler Bate. Let's see what Asher thinks. Oh, Asher's going to be a happy girl. Tyler Bate wins. 2.5 star match. Rivalry grows to level 4. Ted DiBiase doing the charity. That's so funny. Ted DiBiase doing a charity promo. 6,000 fans.
I mean, he's a priest nowadays, right?
I was going to say, that was what I was going to say. He is a minister nowadays, so it does make sense that he'd do it. And the main event triple threat match is Shayna Baszler versus Xia Li versus Bayley, with a rivalry already going between Shayna Baszler and Xia Li. Let's see what happens when all 3 of them get in there. Bayley gets the win in a 3-star match.
Ding dong.
Hello. So Fire and Lynch go up to level 1. The tag match goes up to level 4.
I should say from Rhea and Raquel when they tagged. So just clarification.
Yeah. Andre and Ricochet go to level 1. Yokozuna and Kofi go to level 2. And it is. Kofi Kingston and Yokozuna were a 3.5 star. So my drama curve is intact. It's not as good as yours, but it's still intact.
Yeah, I was actually scared, by the way. I was actually worried, but I'm okay now.
Seth Rollins out 2 weeks. That is your only injury. Still nothing here.
But is he?
Well, we might not be. Tag chemistry is good on this one. No, that's not what I want. I want to mine. The match type, that's why. One of these guys is really good at a TLC match. That's why I got a 4-star match type here. So that's good to know. Here, Extreme Rules match. Match type was okay. Match type was a 4-star, so somebody in here is also good at steel cage matches. Good to know. All right, here we go. 49,000 fans for me tonight. I lost $12,000. That's not good.
Well, you did fork out a lot in that show.
I did. I had 3 specialty matches, so it is understandable that I lost a little bit of money. Rhea and Raquel work well as a team.
Got 44.
There you go.
And I got 74.
There you go.
That's a huge profit, actually.
That's a big profit for you, especially going into in 2 weeks from now, that pay-per-view.
Yeah.
All right. But Bischoff again takes the week.
Bischoff is kicking some ass right now.
He is kicking some ass right now. It's going to be a problem.
I think we need to kind of team up on him.
Yeah, I wonder what my next week's going to look like.
Should we do a handshake agreement to kind of mess with them going into that PLE?
I reserve my handshake agreements. I just want to see how next week shapes out first before we start going into any handshake agreements. Maybe PLL 3 is where we start taking it to Bischoff. NXT has gotten the Veto Star for completing their seasonal goal peak efficiency. Raw's got a pre-match video, which would be great for the pay-per-view to make sure that somebody is less likely to be injured. And by completing your seasonal goal big play, you get a free arena booking. You also complete the seasonal goal challenge.
Oh my god!
You get a fixed match. Look at that, Perish. All kinds of power cards for you heading into next week.
That's a hattie of free crap. I like it.
However, I am still in the lead at 1486. Eric Bischoff trailing behind at 1479. And Perish finally in the 14s at 1413.
Yeah.
So Perish is about, 66,000 behind Eric and a little bit further behind
73.
Me. All right. Here we go. Week 9, San Diego, California. Oh, this is war has been hit against me.
Yeah.
I don't get Jey Uso, Gigi Dolan, or JC Jane. So none of my tag team feuds will be going this week. So that's a bit unfortunate. You're not going to like this, but Gigi, JC, and Jey Uso will all have to miss this week. So sorry about that. Sure you are, Triple H. Ol'Ed, listen, I'm sick of working for Bischoff at WCW. Oh, I mean, you're not Nikita Lyons, I'll be honest. But you know what, Zaya? You want to do it at a discount? Sounds good. Come on over.
I would actually love it if you're just like, no, I'm good.
No, I got a chance to screw with Bischoff. I'm going to take. I would have rather this be Nikita Lyons, but Xylee's all right. Ol'Ed, you've seen the work I've been putting in. I can do more for the brand. What can you do for my brand, Yokozuna? You want to run a main event match? Sure, man. You're one of the Anawahis. You're good. I got you. Do not book my most popular.
Main event Yoko.
He is main event Yoko. So my biggest... All right, so I can't book Kofi Kingston. What do I get if I don't do that? I get Injury Rehab 3.
That's actually solid. I want to do that. You might want to do that.
But if I do that, then I can't do what I promised Yoko and let him run the main event. Because I was going to do... And we're going to put it out there for now. We're going to put that out there for now. Run these boys. We'll just leave that there for now. See what happens. Alright. Health Spa 1. Health Spa 2. Double cost. Veto Star. Okay. Yeah, I think that's good for now. Legends. Look at that Bad Bunny just sitting there. $94,000. Oh, in the most recent update that they did, the patch that came out yesterday, real life tag teams are now getting a boost in the game because they weren't always getting the boost that they were supposed to get. So if a team is a team in real life, they are more likely to get the same boost in the game. I have Luke Gallows in here. Good brother Luke Gallows. The big LG. Roman Reigns is available. Grayson Waller.
Grayson Waller is permanent, by the way.
He is.
That's actually interesting.
I don't have that much money for that. The budget is $129, and I've already spent $30.
You kind of went down on that.
Yeah, I've had to buy a bunch of people and do a bunch of stuff, so it's been rough. All right, so let's see what else am I gonna book here. I'm gonna book Tiffany Stratton versus Charlotte Flair. I'm going to book this, and I'm going to put them in a steel cage, and I'm going to put them in the opening match. Because I need to try to get... Oh boy. Alright, that budget is coming quick. Andre. Alright, advertising.
You should be fine.
Can't afford to cut the... Oh,
you have no money for charity. Oh,
it's fine.
Bobby coming in saying hello, everyone.
Hello,
I was gonna stop in earlier, but I got a copy of Tears of the Kingdom and lost 3 hours of my life to only get about 0.5% of the game complete. Well, I mean, sounds like you truly have tears. Kingdom. But I mean, it's great to have you. How are you doing? How's your night going?
I'm excited to be part of Ring Respect Radio tomorrow night to talk about PCW Ultra with Bobby Money Munson and the angelic voice of Papa Smokes tomorrow evening.
This is very true.
I think we're good here. I think
Bobby says his night's been good and he has his notes ready, but does he have the buttons ready? That is the question.
It's always a question with Bobby Money Munson of whether or not he has the buttons ready.
Can you veto a guy's star on a PLE?
I can. So on the weeks here, you can on the weeks before the show, you can do veto star, veto champ, things like that, all that stuff. You do it the week before the show.
Yeah, which is what this is.
Yes, I already played one. As we
missed it. Did you play it on me or Eric?
Nope. I played double cost on you, and I played a veto star on Eric. So Eric's top-rated star will not be available for him next week during the Premium Live event. However, your show is going to cost double. All the matches only cost double. The booking portions are all normal.
That's fine. I'm not going to do much. Nothing fancy on my matches anyway.
All right. Oh, power cards. I have another health spa that I wanted to use here. So that when that match gets to go ahead and come off next week.
You don't want her morale to do drop. You just want do drop.
Yeah.
Happy.
Perish with the puns. All right, Perish. Seth freaking Rollins. You imbecile. I warned you that this was going to happen. We're not machines. How about you take better care of your talent?
Dude, I got health spas up my urethra. Just trust the process.
Man, it's been really up and down this season for me at Raw so far.
You're the fucking champion. Be happy. What a diva.
Seth is not happy. Edge
appreciate
a title shot.
See, there we go.
Edge is happy that he's got a boss he can trust.
Yeah. Rated R is how I want it to be. See, there we go.
All right. Don't put Chad Gable in the match this week, and you get your commissioner's goal.
I don't care about that.
Oh, you can't use the 2 times arena cards before a PLE. That I did not know.
I did not know that either. I should have checked that out beforehand.
It's fine. But the other cards that you have, those the double cost that can be used this week. You can use the Veto Star, Veto Champs, Veto Random Stars, all that kind of stuff.
It is a pay-per-view.
It is. Bam. Oh, Seth Morale is angry. You got the angry emoji. Oh, one of my champs is out. Uh-oh. This is always the big week. That week before a PLE, you're trying to get your show in line, trying to make sure that everybody else's shows are getting put out of line, trying to make sure you don't have any injuries. It's always a big show. Yeah, I'm very excited. I've been watching a bunch of that PCW Ultra show. I've seen some good stuff. JTG on that show. It's great that when I can watch some of this independent wrestling, I can see people that I know, people that I've seen in other stuff, so I recognize the talent. It's always great. But every time I watch one of these independent shows or these smaller independent franchises, it makes me appreciate, even with all the 10 million cuts, it makes me appreciate the fact that the camera work is so much better at WWE and NXT, that you get that crisp camera work. Having a great announcer like, what's his name, Bobby? He's the guy who used to be in MLW. It's not Riccaboni, but it's something like that. I know it's not Riccaboni. He's in ROH, but it's the other guy. Rick Bocchini, that's the one. I knew I was close. I was in that right in that range. Yeah, Rick Bocchini. So great hearing a voice that I know that can call a great match. I'm super excited for that Alex Kane versus Hammerstone match. I am a big Hammerstone fan. I love the work he does. Who doesn't love the work that Alex Kane does? And if you want to see more of Alex Kane's work, not just tomorrow night, but Bobby Munson and Chris Perish are going to have the one and only suplex assassin Alex Kane on Busting Out this Sunday morning, and you can ask him your questions. Good night, Astrid. Have a great night. Thank you for joining us as we are winding down here as Perish is finishing and booking his final show. Busting Out does go Boomaye Fight Club. It is going to be good. And if you want to go ahead, you can go ahead and go back a week, and you want to see Bougie, who was the guest this week. I believe I got that name correctly. I know that was a big thing, and there's a great YouTube short on making sure that you put some respect on the name of Bougie coming out, I believe, tomorrow. If I'm wrong, Bobby Munson, please correct me. I believe that short comes out tomorrow. So what you thinking here, Perish? You got some good stuff booked on?
No, this is going to be a cheap show because I don't want to spend a lot of money.
Sounds about right.
So
I know, Bobby, you've been so good for the
tell me you don't want to see this.
Oh, that'd be great. And the promos before it would be great because nobody would talk.
Well, I mean, Doink will.
No, not really. Old Doink didn't used to talk. Remember that.
I mean, that's old Doink. We got 2023 Doink.
Well, 2023 Doink ain't going to say nothing either because he's laying 6 feet underground. Yes, but Bobby, you've been doing such a great job pulling all those clips for us. You've been doing great creating clips, and we greatly appreciate it. I've become a bit of a clip star, I think now. I've had plenty of clips made about me. I give good clip content, I'll say. Wait for Perish to have some kind of response to that. Well, I greatly appreciate that, Bobby. I react how I react, and if we're going to clip it and put it out there for the world to see, that is so much. Oh, Bobby, if Tiffany Stratton loses next week, you need to make sure that you have the clip button ready, because there's going to be some great clips from next week if Tiffany Stratton does not win that tournament. All right, so we got a JD McDonough singles match. It looks like we got good matches on there. Did you want to check the rest of the season?
Very cheap show.
Yeah.
Not going to do anything dumb.
Are you going to go out there and get your tribal chief?
I was hoping to get Otis, so I could have that Otis Gable connection.
There you go. Maybe next week, because he just left the show this week, so he's not popping up just yet.
Yeah, but...
Yeah, Bobby, that calendar is going to be a big, hefty packed calendar, I can only imagine. Bobby's saying there'll be so many clips from next week. Yes. We're going to put Bobby to work.
Who's a cheap legend? Diesel.
If you sort by cost, you can get it that way.
I know, but Diesel already. I mean, of course, Brie Bella's cheap because nobody cares about her.
She's got a 59 popularity. It's only one off from her sister.
Yeah. But, who has just as good of a popularity? Jim the Animal Neidhart.
Well, I mean, Jim was always fun.
Yeah.
Bobby, you excited to be working with the one and only Lauren Goodnight this next upcoming weekend to be taking care of Double or Nothing reactions? That is going to be a fun show. The two of you will do fantastic things talking about what actually sounds like it's going to be a pretty good show. Lauren is absolutely a cool friend, as Bobby says. It'll be fun. Lauren is a cool friend. Lauren is one of the best. I greatly appreciate all of her wisdom and all of her help in doing all kinds of things for my stuff. Oh, limited stock. Who's getting a limited stock? WCW is getting a limited stock.
No, I canceled it.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
I'm curious, if you have multiples of those things, I was wondering if you could play multiples on people, like one on each brand. Because normally you can only play one. Yeah, MJF and FTR are both on there. MJF is in, I believe, the Four Pillars World Championship 4-way match, if I remember correctly. And I don't know who FTR is taking, so Bobby, let me know who that's going to be. Oh, The Rock gets a contract negotiation for 2 weeks.
Oh, yeah, about The Rock, by the way.
Oh, I saw that. Good job. You got any health spas to give some of these tired chaps?
This is a pre-match one, so I'm thinking. Who's
Lethal and Jeff Jarrett versus The Revival, FTR. Oh. Bobby, so how does AEW get away with having people like Jeff Jarrett in their tag team title picture? But when WWE tries to bring legends in to do stuff like that, with Jay Briscoe, not Jay Briscoe, Mark Briscoe as a special guest referee. That's pretty cool. All right, we've got Becky Lynch in a steel cage match with Alba Fire. One last chance to try to get this to level 3 before the pay-per-view. Let's see what we got. Alba Fire is the new NXT Women's Champion, and it pays off. The money is well spent. $45,000 well spent. It is a 4-star match and a level 3 feud. Perfect. Kevin Owens goes in there. Ooh, loses 6 popularity, but gets me $12,000. Gonna be good. Tiffany Stratton versus Charlotte Flair. See what we got going on here. Charlotte Flair wins. Rivalry goes up, 3-star match. Very nice. Cody Rhodes goes in there and cuts a charity promo. 6,750 fans for Cody Rhodes on his charity. Excellent charity promo. Ricochet and Andre the Giant, just a match to fill it out. We got a rivalry here. Ricochet wins. The rivalry goes up 3 stars. Been a nice show so far. $11,000 for a 1- popularity on an excellent advertising from Jimmy Uso. Great job. And in my main event, an Extreme Rules match between Yokozuna and Kofi Kingston. We have Yokozuna running his main event match and getting 3.5 stars. My drama curve is safe. And it goes to level 3 feud. I am awesome. Bobby Munson does jump in before Perish does his show. I think it's a bit about the presentation, Oled. WWE either smashes legends over or buries young talent. Or they make old legends look like goofy parodies of what they used to be. Not saying AEW is perfect, but they treat legends... You know what? I can completely agree with that. There's not an infactual portion of that statement.
And I just want to showcase this, Ed. Yeah. You put on a thing that doubles my matches. I spend 0 on my matches.
For next week. The double cost is for next week.
Yeah. But also, this has completely kicked me out, by the way, so I don't know if you did anything.
I have not, but
because I went about to hit simulate, and I cannot now. So
right,
can you just re-invite me now?
Yes, give me one moment, my friend. Technical difficulties, everybody. Gotta wait to hear the ding. Alright, let's see. Are you in, good sir?
I should be.
Alright.
Let's go. Alright.
Simulate show. Or simulate match. We're gonna spectate.
No, I don't. All these buttons are now...
It should be the same as yours. A button?
Yeah, but the thing is, I haven't pressed anything. That's the funny thing.
I have not either, good sir.
And now I'm not able to get out of this menu.
Alright, try it again. Uh-oh, technical difficulties right at the end. I'm going to go ahead and simulate your show match by match for you if you don't mind.
Yeah.
So right at the end, there's nothing happening. So JD McDonough versus Matt Riddle.
Yeah, you're going to have to actually invite me back in again.
All right.
I don't know what happened, but he kicked me out right when I...
Kick player. Perish. Confirm. It says you're in. New view controller.
Hold on one second.
Yep.
There's something I got to do.
Okay. Green. All right. You should be good to go. Hit the A button. There you go. You have control again. All right. Doink the Clown versus Dexter Lumis. Doink the Clown wins.
If this starts a feud, I'd be so happy.
It does, a level 1
feud.
Thank God.
Oh, this is terrific.
It's a disappointing match, but it's a level 1 feud. We got Ella Rubal versus Raquel Rodriguez.
I do not want this to start a feud.
Well, unfortunately, Perish it did.
It will. It's okay. I don't have to do anything with it.
$9,000 from a -3 promo with advertising. And Eddie Guerrero gets the win over Brock Lesnar in a 1.5-star finale.
Wow.
Ooh. That's unfortunate. Eric Bischoff doing a whole bunch of things here. A triple threat match between The Miz, MVP, and Ezekiel. 3-star match, but Ezekiel is out 3 weeks. Farouk cuts a promo that gets him no more fans. Fatal 4-way women's match.
That actually sounds about right.
Fatal 4-way match, 2.5 stars. Both rivalries grow from a level 2 to a level 3. Ted DiBiase calls out Elias, who did not get injured when Ezekiel got injured earlier, for level 2 feud. Shayna Baszler versus Xia Li. Eric Bischoff's going to be very unhappy next week when this feud with them will not be able to be blown off. My Nikita Lyons, unfortunately, still on WCW, is back on the show cutting a promo to fans. Probably both me, I'll be honest. And we got Tyler Bate versus the good Baron Corbin in an Iron Man match, and it's a 3.5-star match.
I'm surprised I didn't kill the feud.
Nope, the only thing that can kill a feud outside of a pay-per-view is a submission match.
What's funny is my show sucked, but it was consistent, so my curve
you've got a
actually
1.5.
doesn't.
Yeah, your curve is okay because it only did 1.5 the whole way across.
Oh my god, that is so fortunate for me.
So I got 3 level 3 feuds in here. I got a level 2 feud here with these guys. I got some level 4 feuds. I'm doing all right. We look over here at Perish, level 4 feud here. I don't know what's wrong here. Performance, 0.5-star performance from Brock Lesnar versus Eddie Guerrero. I have no idea what happened. Oh, the matchup's off. That's why, Perish. Eddie Guerrero is a cruiser and Brock Lesnar is a fighter.
That's right. They just need one match to blow off their feud, and they're fine. So
2 4-stars. You got 2 level 4. Oh, no, it's the same feud. You just did a double call out to get up to level 4. There you go.
Exactly.
Level 1.
Thinking here. Thinking.
All right. Well, let's see what happens here. Yokozuna gets payback on Kingston.
Oh, I'm going to get no fans because my show sucked.
53,000 fans for me. I gained $47,000.
I'm probably going to get like 38,000 fans, if that.
All right. Here we go, Raw. 28,000.
Oh, yeah. See, if that. My show sucked.
But $100,000 money because you didn't spend any money on this week's show. So that's good.
I know.
Eric Bischoff, 47,000 fans, $81,000 right in the middle. And we push through. Raw gets a veto star for an upcoming show. That's not good for me. And here we are, the final screen for this week. The build has been completed. Survivor Series will be next week's show. I am up about 14,000 over Mr. Bischoff and about 100,000, almost 100,000 over Mr. Perish. But with that being said, we are going to, actually I'm going to hit continue. Survivor Series. We're going to see all these, the double cost. And Raw. Things aren't working out at Raw, and we'll have to go through this to get to the booking for next week. So, Perish, things aren't working out for Liv Morgan at Raw. What do you want to do? I don't know if your controller's still... It is still working. Okay. She wants $100,000. You gave her the $100,000. All right. Hey, Perish, I'm sick of looking for Beggar Bishop at top dollar. He's $96,000 of your $75,000 budget, and you can have top flopper.
Now I'm good.
All right, and that will be the show.
I said it, man. It would be funny if I just don't give it to him.
Yeah, you did indeed say that. I am going to change my screen as we come up to the StreamYard. We are going to go ahead and give one more. We're going to pull this up one more. Actually, you know what? We're going to do our stuff, and then on the way out the door, we're going to go ahead and throw up the Billy Graham stuff one more time. So, Perish, what do you have to plug, my friend?
Probably electrical cords so things can work. But other than that, if you want me to plug my social media, it's my Twitter at Chris Perish, my Instagram at Chris.Perish, my YouTube at Chris Perish, and my Instagram, or not my Instagram, my Twitch at the Chris Perish. You can see me here at our local establishment every Sunday with Busting Out with my partner in crime, Money Bobby Munson, as this week we have, in my opinion, the man who's going to dethrone Hammerstone for the MLW Championship, Alex Kane. So make sure you want to check in on that. That is Sunday at 12:15 p.m. Eastern Time. And then again, every Monday you can follow me as the next 2 Mondays coming in. I will be there in full with the Monday Night Raw watch-alongs.
For me, you can find me on Twitter at edfries12584. You can find me every Tuesday night with Ash Pizarro doing Taking Over. We are going to hopefully have a special preview show next Saturday afternoon, just before Night of Champions. We're going to have a preview show. We're trying to line up a special guest for that show. For Battleground, we're going to have a Battleground pre-show the day before to go ahead and preview that show with some of our friends who aren't able to join us on a late night on a Tuesday night to talk about all these fine things. Next Wednesday, you can catch me and Perish here as we go ahead and book Survivor Series. That's going to be a fun show. We'll be here live for that. We're going to be watching some of the matches for the first time in WrestleDraft, so be sure to join us for that. And again, tomorrow, Ring Respect Radio, Bobby Money Munson, The Voice, Papa Smokes are both going to be there, and I'm going to be joining in. We're probably going to be talking about a little bit about Superstar Billy Graham and a lot about PCW Ultra from 2021 with some fantastic matches as previously described. As Bobby says, see you tomorrow, OLED. Yes, I will see you tomorrow, 9:15. It is going to be a great thing. Once again, I want to pass along our condolences for the passing of Superstar Billy Graham, who unfortunately is no longer with us. 79 years old, a legend of the industry. It's a tough one. All these ones, we're getting to that point where we lose some of these great legends. But for myself, for Chris Perish, thank you for joining us, and we will see you next week. I'm assuming Perish is setting up a raid to send us over to a friend of the channel.
Yeah, just a random. We'll
All
see
right.
what happens.